Hello, welcome to today's stream. Hello, welcome. Let me just check the audio is working. Is it working? Is it working? It is working. Sorry, yeah. Right. Let's begin. Right, so sorry that I'm a bit. Oh, let's turn that down. So as you can see, the camera's rubbish. It's on a computer camera, but we are going to do a watch along today of Shrewsbury versus Burnley and Cambridge versus Southampton. I'm not watching Cambridge, the game, but I'll give you a quick run through of the lineups whilst I'm watching the game down here. So we have for Burnley, well, let's start with Shrewsbury in fact. None of these I really know apart from Morosi, I recognise the name. They have a 3-5-2. They have Morosi, Brinkley, Pennington, Flanagan, Shipley, Moore, Catton, Leahy, Pike, Blocks and Bowman on the bench, Udo, Josh Barlow, Tom Bayliss, Cade Craig, Julian Da Costa, George Nurse, I think I've heard of him, Jaden Bevan and Harry Burgoyne. Now, for Burnley, we have a few debutees. Well, starting. We have Peacock Farrell in goal, hasn't played for us in about a year, because of course he was at Sheffield Wednesday. Peacock Farrell, left back Coutinho, trying him there because of Matson got the red. Taylor still at centre back with Egan Riley, he makes his debut. Matt Loughton, Cullen, Benson, and Bastian in midfield. I assume Benson will kind of push up, and up top it's nice to see Johan Berg Goodmanson is back. Ashley Barnes and Darko Churlinov makes his competitive start. And on the bench we have Darryl Costello, Josh Brownhill, Adam Phillips, Nathan Teller, Owen Dodgson, Taylor Harbour-Bellis, Luke McAnally, Arina Muric, Will Norris, and currently we have out Ashley Westwood, Kevin Long, and Scott Twine. So we're 4 minutes in. Not much has really happened so far. It's cool that we have that. So yeah. Then I'm also going to go on to the Cambridge game. Let me just get it up. Sorry, I'm not very professional at this because I've only just started. Thank you for the support on the recent post-game reaction. I'm going to do another one tonight. Feel free to like and subscribe. So of course Cambridge United currently in League One are 11th. But let's see that game going on against Southampton. Look at the lineups for there. So we'll start with Southampton. We have McCarthy. Well, they're playing a strong team. I was going to go to this game, but just didn't get the chance. We thought they wouldn't play a very good team, so we thought there would be no point. But we start with McCarthy, Payne, Lyanko, Jan Bednarek, is that Jan Valerie? I think it is. Romeo Diallo, Armstrong, Elianusi, Che Adams, and Adam Armstrong. That's a strong team. With Daniel Ballard on the bench, he's on loan from Arsenal. We were almost going to buy him. Sekou Mara, Joe Aribo, of course, from Rangers. Look at the game here. A lot of the early players from Burnley, which is good. Moose Ginepo, Edwards, Lavia, of course, from City. Mohamed Salisu, Simeu, and Will Caballero. Livramento and Parod are currently out. Livramento, that's a shame because he's a good player. Okay, so we'll go. That starts in 10 minutes or so. Hello, Mr. Beast. We'll start with. Let's go back to. Sorry, my thing's covering the. Good evening, Scatman Joe. Corner conceded by Burnley here. For the corner to be played. Shot on goal. Cleared out by Egan Riley. And back to their keeper. Egan Riley's got on the ball quite a bit. Well, I don't really know if this is actually correct or right, but I am watching this through Twitter. They have streams on there. I think there's only one, so I think that goes down regularly. But another shot on goal there. Saved by Peacock Farrell and out for a corner, being pegged back here quite a bit. Yeah, so if you look on Twitter, you will find something. Of course, I can't show the game for reasons, as you know. But we're going to do a review after the game of like I did last time. Corner comes in. Clearance by Egan Riley. Shrewsbury have had a good start, and it's out for a goal kick for Burnley. Yeah, so we played them recently in our Shrewsbury win, you're saying? Okay, good. Get your score predictions in the chat. Shrewsbury win, you're saying? Because of course we played them in a... worst comes to worst, what you can do to watch the game is... I know it's not the same as properly watching it, but where was I just at? I think it'll be 3-1 Burnley, 2-1 Burnley. Of course, like and subscribe. Goal kick for Burnley being taken. Burnley win 2-1, Burnley win 3-1. Yes, like and subscribe because I'm going to do these every Burnley game, hopefully. Where was I? So, you can watch the game via this on what's it called? FOTMob. So you can see, I know it's not the same. Good to see you, N12 Edders. Subscribe to N12 Edders. It's not the same as watching the game, but you can watch it through this, so you know where everyone is on the pitch and when they've scored. That's what I do for a few games which I can't find. Throw in for Burnley being taken now. Let me just go back down here then. Cambridge game kicking off in 5 minutes. In fact, that's good. I'll subscribe to you, N12 Edders. There you go. Your 28th subscriber. So I'll put it in the chat. I think my prediction for Burnley will be 3-1 Clarets win. Don't know why, but it's just come up there saying chat is disabled. Ugh. Cullen in the middle, passes to Benson, Samuel Bastian, and then back to Charlie Taylor. Oh no, stream. The chat. Bear with me whilst the chat is disabled, sorry. Thank you, Bruna Ahana, for subbing. Yeah, thanks for the few subs that we've got since the start. It's good to see. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to, because it may... Bear with me. I'm just going to have to switch to another page. I'll tell you if something happens. Right. I don't know if I'll be able to if I'll be able to have the stream. The chat. But hey ho. Feel free to join my Discord server. Let me just load that up. Discord. I'll show you the link. Not much really happened in the game so far. Where is it? Here it is. So it's the Zoological's public server. That's the chat that I'm in. Well, the Cambridge United game kicks off now. It's not very active, to be honest, but I'd like to make it more active. I'm going to add football-related content as well, but it's just not everyone's cup of tea. I'm getting so many stuff. So, if you'd like to join my Discord server, then feel free. Then you can talk football on there, anything football-related, and F1 as well. How shall I give you that? If you want to join, then it will be in the comment section of my newest video that I posted the other day. So right, what am I doing? There we go. So I'm just putting it in my comment section of my newest video. Which, yeah, thanks for the support for that. That did quite well. Good in the first half. Oh, let me enable. Oh my god, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. There's my fake. Oh, there it is. That's why. I promise it will get better the more streams I do. The next one being on Saturday against Wigan. Throwing for Burnley here on the far side of the pitch. Last game for Burnley against Shrewsbury was, where is it? There was Bastian, Tucker and Thomas. We played in that game. I don't know if we'll show you the actual lineup, but yeah, we just had a free kick here. Sort of playing it around in the middle of the pitch, to be honest. Not creating much chances yet. I think Shrewsbury have had the better attacking opportunity so far, but we'll see how the game progresses, because of course we're only 18 minutes in and the keeper picks it up. Manuel was dispossessed, and Shrewsbury break forward, but Egan Riley recovers and passes it to, I think it's a block pass. It's now a Burnley throw-in. If I just set up the Cambridge game as well. Oh, that's not what I meant to put. I just get the Cambridge game as well. In fact, let me see if I can re-enable comments. Don't think I can. No, but that isn't a big issue. I'll sort that out by next time. Thanks for all of you joining me. If we get the Cambridge game up so we can also see stats of that, because I'm also a Cambridge fan. They're against Southampton. There's a big draw for Cambridge in the Carabao Cup. Clearance from Pennington to Egan Riley. Right, let's look at some of the stats that's happened so far. So, they've had 4 shots, to be honest. As we've seen before, again, we've had more passes. So, I mean, put the light on to see if that's any better. It's Burnley throwing here. So, oh yeah, the camera's better there. Can you screen share the game? Right. I'll just do this. Thanks for joining. Right. Kind of playing it around the edge of the pitch now, and there's a throw-in for Shrewsbury. So yeah, do like and subscribe. Thanks for the support on this stream so far. It's been quite a successful stream, I would say. Playing at the Montgomery Waters Meadows. We had 1 shot now. Yep. This is the thing. We've just been having we've just been dominant in passes, 84% ball possession, which is not surprising. There's a referee drop. The referee's dropping the ball here. We've had 200 passes, and yet we can't really do anything with it. So they've had 3 corners so far. Egan Riley to Taylor, who passes out to Matt Lowton. Shrewsbury kind of playing over their own half, and then gets dispossessed by Taylor. And out to Cullen. Cullen's been a brilliant player so far for us. He's been all around the pitch. Decent turnout from the Burnley fans, about 3,000 of them are there. Right, now let's look around the grounds. So, let me just go back to my stream. Burnley are caught offside here. Right, I'm just going to move my game. Let's go to BBC Sports. Actually, no, let's just go through football. Right, so far in the Carabao, well, the EFL Cup, it is all matches, please. So, we want to go to the latest games, and it's not showing. Brilliant. So, well, the only goal so far that I can see is the 1-0 to Lincoln against Barrow, scored by Scully. Don't know why I'm looking at this. It's not very heavily one-sided, to be honest. But we're focusing on this game. Let's look at the Cambridge game. What's going on there? 10 minutes in. Which end of the pitch is that on? Corner. Oh, okay, that's the Cambridge side. So it looks to be like Southampton are pressing quite a bit. Corner conceded Burnley at the same time as well. Let's just draw our attention to this then, for now. As the corner is going to commence. Not a great start, to be honest. I don't think my 3-1 prediction is going to be successful so far. Corner gets swung in by Leahy, and Cullen clears it out for a throw into Shrewsbury on the halfway line. So it's a bit of a let off there. As you can see here, Benson Manuel wins a free kick in the defensive half. Oh, that was a long time ago. So not much happening. Let's go back to Cambridge United versus Southampton. So Southampton have had one shot. It's not been incredibly uneven. Well, they've had 61% possession, but they only have 47 passes, it says here. Top rated players so far: Honstrup, a new guy, Will Mannion, Jana, Bednarek, Romeo, and Valerie. So the throw-in is taken, and it's now out for a goal kick to. That didn't really end well for Shrewsbury. Goal kick to Burnley there. Goal kick is taken out to Egan Riley, then to Bastian. Back to Peacock Farrell, who launches it long to, well, their defender, Dunkley, who heads it away, and it's a free kick to Shrewsbury on the half. So let's look around the ground. So now we can see all the games. So Walsall 0, Charlton 0 at half time. What time did they kick off? They must have kicked off at 7 then. So it's free kick on the edge of, or on the halfway line here for Shrewsbury. So we have Sheffield Wednesday 1, Rochdale 0, Shrewsbury 0, Burnley 0. Now it's a goal kick for Burnley, as their free kick didn't quite work out in their favour. Barrow 0, Lincoln City 1, Bolton 0, Aston Villa 0. That's been shown on Sky. They're not playing. They got Erdale, ex-Cambridge. Goal kick taken to Egan Riley, and on the edge of the D with Cullen. So we have Bradford 0, Blackburn 0. We want Blackburn to lose desperately, because as a Burnley fan, we don't like them. They're not playing their strongest 11. Only player there I really know is Rankin Costello. Of course, we all know of they're a decent team. Smodics, Ben Ben Brereton Diaz, of course. And then Wolves 1, Preston 0, and the goal with Raul Jimenez. And as expected, because Preston, what league are they in? Are they in Preston North End? Are they're in the Championship because of course Burnley are rivals with them. So yeah, do like and subscribe because we will be doing these regularly. Free kick to Burnley now. Benson Manuel got tackled. There you go, as you can see. ...224 passes to their 25. And that then switches the play to Charlie Taylor. And it's out for a goal kick to Shrewsbury after a long ball failed. So some insights here. Shrewsbury haven't scored in 2 home matches and they haven't scored in their last 2 matches, so that would make sense. So far our standout players have been Matt Lowton and Egan Riley. I've seen them get a lot of touches on the ball. Recovery from Charlie Taylor there. Pass it to Johan Berg Goodmanson, good to see him back. And we're going to head over to the Cambridge United vs Southampton game, as this hasn't loaded yet, but there is a goal for Southampton, and it is... who is it? There we go, Che Adams. 1-0 Southampton, as expected, but hopefully we can bring something back as we're only 16 minutes in this game. So, kicks off there. How did goal... Will it tell me? Couldn't see it. So that is a shame. Let's look at the stats. And yeah, to be honest, it suggests quite heavily that they are on top. Throw in by Matt Lowton there. So in the Burnley game, there's 15 minutes to half time. No big moments really for any teams, to be honest. We've had 200 more passes than them. 250. No, 220. So of course, stay tuned for the rest of the stream because and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as I will be doing a post-game reaction to how the game went, where we can improve and get some of the Twitter reactions. We'll go through that at half time. Free kick to Burnley. Shot on goal by Benson Manuel, but the keeper blocks it and it's out for a corner to Burnley. Promising stuff here. First real sight of goal we've really had. Of course, if you want to join my Discord server, then feel free. All the corner's been taken. Johan Berg Gimbelson into the box. Shot on goal by Charlie Taylor. And it's out for a goal kick to Shrewsbury. If you want to follow my Discord, the link to that is in the previous video's comments. Of course, I couldn't, for some reason, enable comments in this one. YouTube live stream chats. That's what I'm on about. Let's good to see a lot of you have turned up. Header by Pike for Shrewsbury. Passes it out to Bloxham, and then there's a throw-in for Burnley. So let's just change. Forgot to change that. One 0 Southampton. Pass to Charlie Taylor, then Egan Riley, then to Josh Cullen. Cullen's in a lot of the ball so far. I'll refresh this to see his updated stats. Oh, only 6.5. But Charlie Taylor's done decently so far in the middle. Ashley Barnes has been woeful. I haven't even seen him touch the ball. He's going to touch the ball now. Coutinho into the box. Recovery from Shipley. Benson Manuel in the box, and it's a claim by Morosi. Another sight of goal, but not quite. You know what? I'm absolutely starving. Yeah, so worst comes to worst, you can watch the game in a way. So I'm looking at my iPad as if that's the webcam. You can watch the game through FOTMob, of sort of where everyone is. It's quite helpful. I watched it with the I think the second game of the season. But yeah, and of course there's some games that are streamed through Twitter. You shouldn't really be watching it through Twitter, but there is that way in case of emergencies and you can't find one, or you could also go through, it sounds like I'm sponsoring all these people, or you could go through Clarets Plus, where you could listen to Phil Bird and Stephen Ward currently. They did a pre-game assessment on the Burnley YouTube channel. So you can listen, well, they don't show the game I don't think, but they do show some of the under-23s, under-18s and women's games. But they also have audio for this game. They used to do it in the Premier League via their YouTube channel, their audio, but they had to stop that as they're in the Championship. Out wide to Benson Manuel now, passes to Matt Lowton, to Egan Riley. Right, let's see if there's anything else going on in games around the country. Barrow have equalised against Lincoln now, and Bradford are 1-0 up against Blackburn. That is what we want to hear. Despite the run of play, it seems Bradford have taken the lead. Bradford are in Championship, I believe. Let me just check on that one. Bradford City. League, sorry, no, they're in League 2. Very much different. Let's see. Derby are 1-0 up against West Brom. Let's see who scored that. That's Sibley. Lewis Dobbin, I think that is. Is that Lewis Dobbin? Or I just made that up. Sorry, Lewis Dobbin is a player and he plays for Derby County. Quite proud of that one. Goal kick for Shrewsbury I've just seen. I didn't see what happened, but there we go. 1-0 Nottingham Forest against Grimsby. That's Ryan Yates. Let's see if they put that out. A good team. Of course, ex-Burnley player for one season. He was good. Hennessy. Is that Cheku Kayate? Maybe. Mbeso, Julien, I think his name is Biancone, Mighton, I think that's Alex Mighton, Yates, Frula, Donnelly, Ribeiro, Diaz, Surridge, and Emmanuel Dennis makes his first start for Nottingham Forest. Throw in here for Burnley goes back to Josh Cullen. Passes it out wide to Matt Lowton. First start for him since the last game of the season where he got a red. It's good to see him involved. Do still prefer Connor Roberts over Lowton. If we could get a goal now before half time, that would be pretty decent. Is that all the games? I believe it is. Oh no, it's not. We go through more then. Where did we finish? We finished at... Oh no, the right order. Here they are. Rotherham 0, Morecambe 0, Stockport 0, Leicester City 0. What team have they put out? Stockport, I think they're National League. There you go. They put out Iverson, Albrighton, Soyuncu, Vestergaard, Thomas Mendy, Tielemans, Iheanacho, Dennis Pritt, Barnes and Patson Daka. Just watching the Burnley game. Out wide now to Charlie Taylor, Hugh Hamberg, Goodmanson, Vitinho, Bastion on the edge, and recovery from Leahy there. Out for clears it and out. It's out for a Burnley throw-in on the halfway line. Where was I? So yeah, there's that. Up to Leicester. Wolves are winning against Preston 1-0. Walsall 0, Charlton Athletic 0, Cambridge 0, Southampton 1, Colchester United 0, Brentford 0. Let's see the team they've put out. Free kick here for Shrewsbury. Quite a few yards away from the box, but still. They've got Strakosha, their new signing, Roslev, Jorgensen, Beck Sorensen, Stevens, Janel, Onyeka, Baptiste, Lewis Potter, Damsgaard and Devrazoglu. No Ben Mee on the bench for Brentford. Bear with, I'll be back in a sec. Right, sorry about that. That was a big corner there, and there was a shot on goal, and it's a Burnley goal kick. But before that, there was a shot on goal which got saved. Sorry if you can hear some background noise. So let's carry on with the games. We have Newport. No, where are we? Crawley Town 1, Fulham 0. So I thought it was a goal there. There wasn't. From Charlie Taylor to... I'm forgetting my names. To Vitinho, sorry. So, Crawley Town 1, Fulham 0. That is a shocker there. It was Nichols with the goal. They're playing good team as well. Rodak and Babu, Duffy, Diop, Bryan, Kearney, Chalobah, Fossey. Is that Marlon Fossey? It is, yes. Middle of the pitch pass to Egan Riley, out to Charlie Taylor. You have Bergkamp and Vitinho's on the edge of the box. Vitinho, interception. There's a recovery and it's cleared out to Bailey Peacock Farrell. So Stansfield and Francois. I haven't got a very good bench, probably just youths. Let's carry on with the rest of the... Gillingham 0, Exeter City 0, Newport 1, Portsmouth 1, Norwich City 1, Bournemouth 0. That is huge. Josh Hugill. They are playing Gunn, Byram, Tonkinson, Ben Gibson, ex-Burnley, Springett, Cantwell, McLean. We call Campbell against his former team. 2-0 Wolves now. Gomez, Sarah, Rashid, Hugo and Aaron Ramsey. Of course, that is Jacob Ramsey's brother. For Bournemouth, they got the new signing Neto in goal from Barcelona. Stacey Hill Senesi was new signing. Greenwood, Lewis Cook, Pearson, Christie, Marcondes, Anthony, and Sadie. Oxford 0, Crystal Palace 0. Stevenage 0, Peterborough 0, Watford 0, Milton Keynes 0. So that is around the grounds, and it's looking like it's going to go into half time here at Burnley 0-0. And then we'll just check it on the Cambridge game, still 1-0 there. What is going on there? And it's half time at Burnley now. Not a very exciting half. Finishes 0-0 with 0 goals. We've had 85% possession. We've had 4 shots. Let's just refresh it. There you go. Oh, okay. We have 4 shots to their 6. We've had 1 big chance and 1 big chance missed, with 367 passes to their 32. They've had 6 corners and we've only had 1. Not a great half, to be honest. So we'll just follow the Cambridge game for now. They haven't had many chances, to be honest. Right, so stick with me because we will have the second half coming in about 15 minutes at 8:30, and hopefully I'll also be having some food because I am hungry. 15 minutes left in the Southampton Cambridge game, with Southampton winning 1-0. Not really much I can comment on in this game. So let's just look at some of the... Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 up against Rochdale. Bolton winning against Aston Villa. Dion Charles has scored. Blackburn Rovers have equalised. Dak. I didn't go through this. Everton are playing. Let's look at the lineup for them. Begovic, Coleman Keane, Welch, Vinagre, Patterson, Dwight McNeil, ex-Burnley, Iwobi, Anana, Salman Rondon and Damari Gray on the bench. Got Tarkovsky, of course. Again, brilliant player for Burnley. Gordon, Mikalenko, Davies and Lonergan. So 1-0 to them. Who got the second goal for... what's his name? Amadou Traore. I just, since he went to Amadou. No. Traore was Adama. That's why. It's ever since he went to Barca, I've just forgotten his name. Adama Traore. They're playing a strong team. They want to win this. They've got pretty much their starting 11 apart from the keeper. Bit of a dead first half, to be honest. Any surprises? Portsmouth winning 2-1. I don't know why that was still going on for so long, because the half finished quite a while ago. Just going to look at Twitter to see if there's any more posts of what's going on. It's not really a very entertaining game so far. But here it says the official club account tweeted 3 times during the half. One was for kickoff, one was for half time, and the other was a random picture of the game. There was 0 in-game update style tweets. Sounds like an entertaining one. Teller is now going through an individual warm-up, so it looks like he could be a half-time change. So an early change in the offing for Nathan Teller. Here it says from Claret Extra, just thinking Ashley Westwood could play a big part in this team when he recovers from his injury. He's always been a brilliant passer and is quite technically gifted. In general, seems to be like he has the attributes to thrive in company system. Yes, I agree with that, but I don't know where he'll fit in because we have Cullen and Cork and Bastion, and then Westwood. Right, bear with and I'll start the next thing at the second half. So, be back in a sec. We're back. Let me just turn the music down. Make sure, yeah, you can hear me. Right. In fact, I'll just turn the music off now. Right, bish bash bosh. And there you go, and we're back underway. So there's been a half-time change. Hamburg Gudmundsson, let me just refresh this so it can show it. Yep, we're all good. So let me just change this. Just to half time, there you go. Bosh. So it's been a half-time change. Off comes Berg Gudmundsson and on comes Nathan Teller, looking to make a change to the game. Let's get this stream back up again. Right, let me just move this down. Wasn't it confirmed the sub of Johan yet? Anyway, let me just get it back up. It's been such a Burnley game so far. We've had more expected goals. I mean, they've had 31 passes. That's just crazy. There we go. Goal, Burnley! Samuel Bastion with his first goal for the club makes it 1-0 to Burnley. As soon as I'm saying it's 0-0 and it's such a Burnley game, we go and get the goal. Let's see if it's on here. Oh, I mean, my heart skipped a beat there. Burnley are winning 1-0. Bish, bash, bosh. Decent goal. Yeah, we can see up there the subs. When he gets to it, and over to Bastion, and there we go. Samuel Bastion makes it 1-0 Burnley. Bish, bash, bosh. We're winning. I think to be honest, it has been deserved. And we are kicking off now again. And we've immediately taken the ball. And we make it 1-0 Burnley. That's the start of the second half that we want to be seeing. It's like we've kind of switched it around. Like the Blackpool game was, the second half was appalling. Where am I? Ahead. Second half was appalling. And it's like we've put that second half into the first half of this game. And now we're going to have the first half that we had last game in this second half. It's confusing, but here we have a free kick to Shrewsbury. Let's see if they talk about that on yeah. Right for the shot from the centre of the box to the bottom right corner, assisted by Benson Manuel. Boom. Corner conceded, so it is a Shrewsbury corner. See what happens here. In fact, let me just corner swung in, header from Barnes away, headed back in by Taylor. No, pass, sorry. Interception from Cherlinov. It's tackle from. I didn't see who that was, and that was a throw in to Burnley. Right, now let's quickly just change this to Burnley 1. Throw in from Vitinho, I like Vitinho. All the way out to Ashley Barnes, who lays it off again to Bastion, who pings it out, and it's a Shrewsbury corner. Not corner, sorry. Shrewsbury throw-in. So one of the results going my way so far. quickly works. Sorry if it's deafening you. Right, we are back. Let's just turn that down. Pass from Egan Riley into midfield to Charlie Taylor, who passes it to Matt Lowton. Matt Lowton's had a lot of the ball so far, as well as Egan Riley. Been quite impressed with him so far. Come on, let's get a second. There was a interception there by a Shrewsbury player, but now Cullen has it and then Bastian has it again. And it's a free kick to Shrewsbury from a foul by Ashley Barnes. Right, free kick in by the keeper, Shipley. Back to Dunkley on the centre circle. And back to the keeper, Morosi. And Shrewsbury, and then they launched forward and are caught offside. Whilst this is happening, I'm just going to quickly read what Instagram and Twitter says about this. See if there's anything juicy and interesting I can feed into you. There we go. Burnley FC have just posted Samuel Bastian opens the scoring with a rifled effort into the bottom corner. And Liam from Visa says, "Thank you, lads." Apparently that goal, I'm seeing it now, from Traore. That was a good goal from Traore there. So let's look at some of the things happening around the grounds.
Hello? Hello.
Bear with. Sorry about that, we're back. Someone just interrupted me. So, as I was saying, let's go around the grounds. So, let's view all. So, a lot are in the half-time stage now. So, of course, you got. We'll just give you the updates. No, I'll just go through them all. Blackburn are winning now. Sheffield Wednesday 3, Rochdale 0, Shrewsbury Town 0, Burnley 1, Barrow 1, Lincoln 1, Bolton 1, Aston Villa 1. Aston Villa tied it all up. Didn't see the live again. Again, they're playing their best team. That's embarrassing for them. just shows of how bad of a season they're having so far. Keep a pick up there. Derby County 1, West Brom 0, Fleetwood Town 0, Everton 1, Grimsby Town 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Sam Surridge with the second goal. Rotherham 0, Morecambe 0, Stockport 0, Leicester 1, 0, Wolves 2, Preston 0, Walsall 0, Charlton 1, Cambridge 0, Southampton 1, Colchester United 0, Brentford 1 with Lewis Potter his first goal for the club. Crawley 1, Fulham 0, Gillingham 0, Exeter 0, Newport 1, Portsmouth 2, Norwich 1, Portsmouth 1. Marcondes, I don't know if I'm saying that right, levels it up. Oxford 0, Crystal Palace 0, Stevenage 0, Peterborough 0, Watford 0, Milton Keynes 1. Now that is a shock there that Milton Keynes are winning. Would you say they're rivals? I wouldn't say they're rivals, to be honest. Well, where's Milton? Milton Keynes is there and Watford's there. They're sort of close in a way. Burnley goal kick. Milton Keynes and what? I'm typing with one finger. It's hard. Rivals. No. Okay then. Let's go back to Shrewsbury versus Burnley. Has the game got underway yet for Cambridge? No, it hasn't. We've got Rodriguez on the bench. No, we don't. We have two keepers. Don't really have another striker on the bench, no. I mean, we could put Darragh Costello on. I didn't really like him, to be honest. Thought he did an okay job. Peacock Farrell to Charlie Taylor and to Egan Riley. Not much happening since the goal really. It's been about 10 minutes now. So just go over the lineups again. It's a 4-2-3-1. Sorry, it's recovering from a cold. 4-2-3-1 for Burnley. We have Peacock Farrell, Vitinho, Taylor, Egan Riley, Matt Loughton, Josh Cullen, Samuel Bastian, Goodmanson, Cherlinov, Benson and Barnes, but Goodmanson's been replaced by Nathan Teller. And for Shrewsbury, they're playing a 3-5-2. They've got Morosi, Flanagan, Dunkley, Pennington, Pike, Leahy, Caton, Moore, Shipley, Bowman, Bloxham. Get blocked. Throw in for Burnley now. Seems that YouTube is the place to do the streams for games. I was thinking of maybe doing it on Twitch, but I decided not to. I think I would definitely get. I think it's because. Don't worry, but I was thinking of maybe doing it on Twitch, but didn't think there'd really be a need, as this is the channel to go to for Burnley content. I know it's got the final whistle, but as you can see, it's Burnley and Cambridge content. So do like and subscribe. Of course, the views have dropped in the second half because people are finding other channels to go to, which is perfectly fine. As I'll just see if there are any other channels because it'd be interesting to see. There aren't actually, so it's quite cool. I'm the only one. I've realised, in fact I'm right now. Vitinho to Josh Cullen to Matt Lowton. If we can just hang on now, maybe get another goal, then that would be good. Charlie Taylor out wide to Nathan Teller, then back to Charlie Taylor. In the middle to Josh Cullen, then back to Egan Riley. Blocked pass, they're in here, but keeper picks up. There was a mistake at the back there, and we're quite lucky we got away with that there. So the keeper throws it out to Egan Riley. That was a heart in the mouth moment there. Samuel Bastien will recover from Shipley there, and Samuel Bastien tackles it back. But it's out to the keeper there, kicks it out, and it's a Burnley throw-in. Cambridge game has kicked off now. So let me just change. Substitution in the game now. Darko Chulinov is off, and the man on my newest shirt, I realise I'm not wearing it, is... Oh, I need to learn. I'm not meant to be looking over there, that's where my setup is, but the camera's there. Brown has on the back of my shirt, and Josh Brownhill is coming on now. A throw in from Matt Lowton to Josh Cullen. Right, let me just change that. Remove half time. Let's just, I'm just going to put this. Alright, there's a lot of noise outside, so. Can't believe I've done that. I've been talking for 15 minutes and my mic's been muted. Oh god. This is the perks of having your first stream on YouTube. So that's why the views have significantly dropped. But we shall continue. So it was 2-0 for Southampton there. Shea Adams with the second. Let's go around the grounds again. Anything changed? Preston have brought one back. Of course that will change to 2-0 Southampton there. Shrewsbury have made a sub. Crawley Town 2, Fulham 0. That is embarrassing for Fulham. Newport 2, Portsmouth 1. And Milton Keynes now winning 2-0 against Watford. Da Costa. I think it's time to bring on another sub. We've made 2 so far. And of course, I think we can. How many can we make? We can make quite a few. But it's just a lot about squad rotation because we've got a fair few on the bench. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I say we bring on, let's say, Luke McAnally with his debut for Charlie Taylor. I'll want that sub there. Now I will be quite quiet because I'm about to have my dinner. So what's that's going on? Seems that Jana's been quite good. So I'm paranoid now, I need to check my mic's definitely working. Yep, it is. So let's just make that. Two 0. I can guarantee the graphics will be a lot better by the next stream, as I quite frankly hadn't given enough time to this. I had planned it about 15 minutes prior to the stream starting. Shrewsbury have a throw in here near the Burnley box. See the stats. They've had more shots. We've had just the one big chance and one big chance missed. 600 passes and with 76 minutes into the game. That's incredible. Only one corner to their 7. Shrewsbury caught offside there. Top rated players for them are Dunkley and Pennington. I've seen them a lot, and Leahy. For us, it's Bastian, Lowton, and Benson. They've been good. I wouldn't mind actually seeing Lowton in the starting 11. He just hasn't played under company yet, so I don't know what he would be like and if he fits the style of play. So stay tuned for about, I don't know how long after it'll be uploaded, but I will have a post-game reaction. Pre-game, no, post-game, yeah, that's the right one. Ashley Barnes to Samuel Bastian. So let's look at Burnley's upcoming games. We were caught offside there. Offside Ben Rama. There we go. Nothing's really happened in the second half apart from the goal. Burnley. I need to knock the caps lock off.
I just got confused because they're an error.
Right, okay. Wigan, of course, at the weekend. Then we have a Tuesday game against Millwall. That'll be a tough one. Then we have West Brom on the... Is that we play on the Tuesday? And then we play on the Friday as well against West Brom. And then Norwich. We've got... This is a tough league. This is a tough league. Of course, we need a win out of these two games to see us have a good chance of promotion. That's nice. So, 10 more minutes of normal time. It's a free kick for Shrewsbury here. Can't remember if there are different legs. How many legs there are, if there are legs in the Carabao Cup. I'm just about to collect my dinner. And there's a substitution now for Burnley as we see Benson Manuel go off for Dara Costello. Matt Benson has played a very good game today. So yeah. Shrewsbury score. Hold on a second. Thanks. Oh, Shrewsbury have scored. That's fine. Correction, 1-0 Burnley. Boom. Hasn't he come up on my game yet? I'm just got some salad, lovely. So that goal got... It says 1-1 on the thing, but... Then it's 1-0. Offside. Bear with, because it's not coming up. I just want to make sure No, I'm right. See if it says anything on here. Or further behind. Yeah, 2-0. It's not a great. It's not a great. Not really a great start from Watford in the Championship as well. Seven more minutes of 6 now. Throw in Burnley. Oh, it's hot. Got some salad. Such a boring game. Sub now. Sub now. Taylor Howard-Bellis comes on for. Egan Riley. He's put in a brilliant shift today. I'm just going to do this for now, whilst I'm eating. A bit off-putting, me staring at myself eating. Goal kick Burnley. God, that's boiling. Brownhill. '89th minute now. I've got a free kick. I've taken it quickly. And Lady Peak McFarrell comes and collects. We're pressing now. '92nd minute now. God, what a boring game. Clearance near the goal. And the keeper collects. '93rd minute. Goal kick to Burnley. And the full-time whistle blows. Burnley win away at Shrewsbury 1-0. With the goal coming from Samuel Bastien with the assist from Benson Manuel. Now, if you'd like to listen to my thoughts on the game, soon I'll be posting a post-match reaction where I go over the stats, what people said online, and how I thought the game went. So I hope to see some of you there. And we posted